Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's get that Pokemon home. I read horny. Wow, so the people of Alola meet in places like this too, huh? Hello and welcome back to more Pokemon Ultra Sun. Well, last time we finally got our second party member. We got Small. We have in our team now Big, we have Small, and the rest. The one Pokemon that I said is gonna stick around a little bit in our team is gonna be Meow. Because of the pickup ability, which, since Meow's gonna get levels naturally with the rest of the party, they're just gonna get better as we go along. So that's why I wanna keep Meow around a little bit in the team. So, but what we're gonna do today is, we have our little flag in the bottom of the screen, which is actually above me, where we have to head. But first of all, I wanna grab myself some berries here. And potentially run into a Pokemon? Nothing? I am honestly surprised. I also think the Pokemon that you get from the berry thingies jumps out at you immediately. So, on the chance anyway. Hi there, Iliam. Greetings, Captain Iliam here. And my trial begins mere steps from here in Verdant Cavern. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you've prepared some potions and so forth. Through attempting the trial during the silent challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cave, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared for the trial? Hold on, let me say no. Please make your preparations, I'll be waiting for you. The reason why I say no is, I have no idea if I actually bought some potions and whatnot. I have 15 of those, should probably be good. Paralyze, Heals, Awakening, whatever. So I have a lot of stuff, I can just sort it by type really quickly, that's nice. We also have a rare candy, in case I want that. So I have also some super potions, yeah, fresh water. I think I'm gonna be fine. Let me just sort everything here really quickly so that I know what the crud I actually have in my possession. Silk Skull, Silver Powder. Small, you're gonna get that. You might not be having any... what are they called? Bug type moves as of now, but still, nothing in here. Nobody can learn Echoed Voice, whatever. So berries. Let's just quickly go through, sort everything, and there's nothing in here. Okay. Also, did we ever take a look at you, Small, specifically? You're better with special defense and not good with special attack. I think that will hurt us in the long run, but whatever. You're careful, that's okay. Good, anyway, I think we are now prepared and ready, so let's go. Yeah, I will not be able to leave, let's go. I'll be waiting for you. Let's go. Yeah, our first trial, that's correct. It's you, it's Glitch, and it's me. Ooh. I forgot how pretty these places looked. Hi there. Let me formally welcome you to Verdant Cavern. I'm your captain, Iliam. Allow me to explain the basics of my trial. What you should attempt to do is... okay. Yes, that's a young goose. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in their dens. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave and collect the sea crystal there. You'll need to be completely in sync with a Pokemon to succeed. That's probably fine. Oh dear! And there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Many strong Pokemon make their home in this cave, but one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as a totem Pokemon, also resides here. It will be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. this is but one of the 8 trials you will face during your island challenge. And it begins now. The trial of Captain Iliam. Trial started! Let's go!
But what do you actually do in a trial, huh? I guess we're both about to find out.
He just explained what we have to do, Rodom. Like seriously, there's a small den here. Will you look? I will look inside. No, me! Okay. That's not how I spell young goose, but sure. Let's see how tough these Pokemon are. Level 11, so there is a definite disadvantage in level for you right now, small, but we're gonna be fine. Sand attack sucks, like a lot. Let's see what Fairy Wind does for me. That's a decent. Oh, come on, stay the Sailmans. Accuracy and defense down are both things I do not like. Yo. I have my defense lowered twice. How good is your defense to begin with? Summary, please. It's a 14, so it's not that far behind everything else. It's been lowered twice, there's a 2 level difference. I think you can take at least 1 hit, so it should be fine. And hopefully the young goose is now paralyzed. Ouch. Well, that was the absolutely most unfair thing that could have happened right there. Also, why does my paralysis not paralyze? That's just upsetting on a whole different level. There's my revives. I bought them for a reason, because I cannot have small beatdowns. That's not a thing we can do. Now you're paralyzed. Not when it mattered to me, now you're paralyzed. I'm gonna kick you in the face for that. I would love to kick you in the face for that twice, but that's not a thing I can do, sadly. Please let me care for my Pokemon here really quickly. Small, there you are. Struggle Bug, there we go. Now the silver powder will help. Our stomach grew a little bit more. Our Chomper grew a little bit more. Still 2 more Pokemon to defeat. Well, I kinda like dealing with my Pokemon every now and then between the fights. Because it's just a fun little way to bond with them. Is that a Mossy Rock? It's a revive. Well, that actually makes up for what I just used. I thought it was just a Mossy Rock. But whatever. That's a normal potion should be fine for you. It is. Good. I'm still not 100% past the coughing, by the way. Oh! Well, that one was Sumi! But does it count as one of the Pokemon of the dens or not? I'll find out shortly, I guess. So the thing is, Struggle Bug should be powered up with this silver powder that we gave you. That is good. Also special attack, fan. Well, that only takes off half, so whatever. And that one should take you out completely. I hate the Fang attacks. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but I absolutely hate the Fang attacks. Still 1 more Pokemon to defeat, and there's also an item that it left. It left an Oran Berry, okay. But this so far seems like a pretty straightforward trial. Are they all gonna be like that? I don't remember. Nothing inside. I actually do not... There's a person up there. Do not remember the trials that much at all. 31, Brick Break. Brick Break might be a useful move. But not right now. Not right now. Okay, it's there. Well, this... Beep up, sweet robot. Sweet beep up, sweet robot. Oh. I can crawl. It's going to get itself a sweet super potion. So, this is more than. I will look inside. Nothing here. Now it's up there. Of course they weren't gonna make it easy for us. If this is in a rotation, then my assumption would be that... Hold on. I find the Pokemon now in this den. Let's see. I will look inside. Nothing there. Okay, it's down there again. Okay, either I overthought it, or it's just look where you see it and it will go to the next den. That could very easily be the case. So let's jump down there, do the thing that it wants me to do, and if it's just up there, then yeah. So in that case I would suspect this is just in a rotation, and that just kinda made this more complicated than I thought it had to be. Probably not in here. Now it's over there. If it's now not attacking me, then there's something I need to figure out. Yes. We're back to that loop. Okay. Oh! Ah! Yo, yo, yo! It's your bad beach boys back! Back again! Remember us? Who are you? I'm sorry, I purged my data bank of your existence, so... Who are you? Oh. I see. Just cause we switch places, you can't tell who we are anymore. Who cares about it anyway? We hit the Master Trial up, yo! How did you get in here past Iliam? Oh yeah, that's right, yo, let's get that Pokemon home. I read horny. I hope you did not say horny. Most likely they said homie. But I read horny. So that didn't help anything. So, Drowsy, you know, you're doing me a little bit of a favor with that one. You're doing me a bit of a favor with that one. Struggle Bug, because that one goes down easy. Yep, not easy enough though. When I lowered your special attack, the problem is you used Pound afterwards. So, that didn't quite work out. Bye, Drowsy. There we go. Level 11. So far everything's the same. My special attack is still better. There you go. Is it cool for me to be in Team Skull if I'm this brittle? I don't know, don't ask me. What's up with that? For real though, I can't get my skull around it, that kid's mad strong, yo. Nah, it ain't even like that, this kid is straight up dangerous, homie. It is the hydraulics that I'm using. They are providing me with powers of over 15 chance of push. There is more limit up there. Probably. I need some upgrades. Anyway, I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it totally is, homie. I mean, that thing is so strong that regular Pokemon don't even want to come out to battle. What the crap? Hi. Yo, kid. You know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. No, we're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over the den and catch that skulking young goose, yo. For real? Fine. I got no bones to pick with you. Okay, we're fine. We're cool. We're actually done. Oh. They're actually standing in front of the dens now. They're actually helping me out now. And I love how they're intimidating the dens. Like, yo, what's up? Anyway, let's look inside the den. Boss F! Boss AF. Oh. It's a gumshoe. It's Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing here? I'm going to stun spore you first and foremost. You avoided it, used Leer. I'm gonna switch out. Because small, you most likely will just go down. Big! A good double kicking in the face and that should be it. Another Leer. Yeah, setting that up twice is probably not good for anything here. So let's just double kick that thing in the face and be gone with that. Kick once. Oh, dang it. Not enough kicking force there. Bite. Sucks, but not enough. Get kicked in the face again. You actually got 3 kicks in the face, Gumshoes. I'm sorry about that, Gumshoe. Small is 12. Meow is also 12. 11 for Glow. Everyone's growing up nicely. Nothing's evolved yet. You have defeated all the Pokémon. Nice. I don't know if I should be fine. I should be fine. Because I don't know if I have to fight Iliam again. I'm a trial guide, here to help young boys and girls attempting the island challenge. Fantastic, you proved your strength to all 3 Pokémon. Then go right ahead inside. Well, all I have to do is that's correct. Just gonna grab myself a sea crystal there. You feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut right through you. But from where? Will you take the sea crystal from the pedestal? Sure. Oh noes. It's Gumshoes again? The totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern has appeared. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! It's Defense Rose. Okay. That's a huge Gumshoes. I'm gonna try to stun that one. There we go. First things first. Perfect. Called Ally Pokemon. Gosh dang it! I will still go ahead. Let me just think about something here really quickly. Pound Poison Gas. Hardened Bite, no. Near Pursuit, Sand Attack. Sand Attack might be a useful thing. I'm gonna send out All Stomach. Oh, they're slow. Scary Face. I mean, except for the fact that my speed is now gone. All I want to do actually is use Sand Attack against Gumshoes. Because I want to lower Gumshoe's accuracy in combination with the fact that it's paralyzed. I hope that I make sure that it doesn't touch me at all. That's my plan for Gumshoes. And then I will deal with the young goose as they come out, because I mean that's some additional experience that I probably get from them, so why not? Ah, it's a Scary Face again. I'm going to be fine. I also could go in and use Leer to lower Gumshoe's defense as well, so that double kick might take it out. Oh, never mind. Only got 2 sand attacks off. Do I have Chompy? What do you have? Vice Grip, Mud Slap. That's technically gonna do the same thing for me. So let's go in there and Mud Slap. You also take some damage from that, so that also is a little bit of setup there. Auto Sleuth again. Am I overthinking this battle a little bit? Yeah, probably. But I also kind of want to overthink it a little bit. We have a big fight here, so let's just have a little bit of fun with that. Also, if it can call some help, then that's just gonna make for a little bit of training on my part. If I need that, actually. I don't think I need it, but... So, I'm just making sure right now that you're not gonna hit me ever. Yeah, my defense is so low at this point, I feel like I'm going down no things. Like, just absolutely being demolished. Once I read that your defense, your accuracy can't go down any lower, I'll be fine. Unless you go down right now, Chompy, we're fine. Scary face. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get one more attack in or if the tackle takes us out. I think that's it though. Oh, good job, Chompy. Can move but didn't get the accuracy down, so that's it. Chompy, I will let you live. You did amazing. Let's send out big. The tackle shouldn't do that. That still did way too much for the fact that I didn't get my accuracy lowered. So that's something I do not like. Double kick that thing. And goodbye, young goose. That's good. Level 17. Well, that's something. Chompy is also 12. Everyone gains a little bit. Tackle, avoid. We should be fine, so I'm just gonna go in there and double kick that gumshoes a little bit. That's really not a lot. But honestly, paralysis and lowering the accuracy that much, I'm not too concerned about anything. Something's happening, nothing's happening, that's good. Anyway, go down, bye bye. A lot of setup. There we go, that was not bad. Smallest level 13, that's good for us. Ooh, Silver Wind. Silver Wind is 6100 and it also may raise the stats. 5100, but I have more uses out of that. Honestly, Silver Wind is better. I'm gonna do that. I have less uses, but Silver Wind is just better. If I get a PP up, I'm gonna use it on Silver Wind. Most likely. Unless I get better moves. Glow. Disable. Honestly, while I have you in the party, that sounds like something that I want from you. Let's get rid of Pound. Let's do that. Honestly, if I use you, that might be really useful. Yay! Oh! There we go. Big is getting bigger. Was wondering when that was gonna happen. I always think like it's level 15 or 16, but all the Pokemon lately that I've chosen are apparently around level 17 that they evolve. Oh, look at it. Torracat. Nice. Ooh. Ta-da. Registered.
Why don't you check out what kind of new Pokemon your pal evolved into, Bucko?
Torracat. The fire cat Pokemon. It can act spoiled if it grows close to its trainer. A powerful Pokemon, its sharp claws can leave its trainer's whole body covered in scratches.
Does it mean I shouldn't spoil my Pokemon now?
Well,
Is that what you're telling me, Glitch?
just be careful, okay?
Okay, got it. Understood. And with that, we had Gumshoes disappear back into the cave somewhere. What an incredible trainer you are! For you to be able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state, I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Iliam. You're a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, Nora. The sea crystal from the pedestal is yours now. That way, whatever. Whoosh! Look at it. Trial completed. Nice. So we got our first sea crystal. What does that mean? I hope he explains. I got a Normalium C. That sounds stupid. You open up the sea crystal pocket and put the Normalium C away inside. What you have just received is the normal sea crystal. It is known as Normalium C. Now if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal type move hold that and strike an elegant pose like this one, then you will be able to strengthen a normal type move by unleashing sea power. Move memorized. Got it. Moving right along. Ah yes, first there's one thing I forgot to mention. The children Pokemon. In every location where a captain holds his or her trials, you will encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Gumshoes just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they may summon allies to shore up their offenses. I realized that. I have dealt with that. I had impenetrable defenses. I'm fine. But thank you for telling me now. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon and Alola are simply more inclined to help one another? Since you have managed to defeat the totem Pokemon and proved yourself, you can now try to catch any of the Pokemon you find here in this cave. In fact, have some great balls! Thank you very much for those. And here, let me see to your Pokemon after all of their hard work in here. Also thank you for that. If we're done here, I have something interesting I'd like to show you. Come with me to Route 3. I wanted to say 10 for some reason. Don't know what went wrong there. Well, I had fun. Oh my, what happened there? Oh. Rocks. Pokemon could break them. But I do not have Pokemon. So we can now catch Pokemon that are in here. But the only things that we saw were young goose. Okay. Wow, it's sea crystal! So that is what they call a sea crystal. It appears that Alola's mysterious sea crystals are received from overcoming trials, is that right? Hi? I suppose it may be admirable to overcome such trials using own strength and skill. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Your own strength and skill, rather than relying on technology as we do. I'm Susie. You're kind of awesome, you know? Ah, this is when you're supposed to say Alola to one another, is it not? I'm Dulce. And we're part of the Ultra Recon squad, yep! That ball thing you used there, that is some amazing bit of tech. We might just have to borrow that idea. We're investigating all about sea crystals and auras and all kinds of stuff. So, I guess we'll probably see you around. Anything to say about that, Don? It's pretty tough when you attempt a trial and you manage to get a sea crystal and finish. You'll be a trainer to keep an eye on. Oh, there's Pokemon here. What kind of Pokemon? It's Noibat! That is such an adorable one that we're not gonna catch. Also, it would be a cool Pokemon to start the game with actually, because that way you have a flying dragon type Pokemon in your team. So that's kinda cool. Not interested in that though, sadly, because wrong generation, but sure, okay. Let's see what that is. It's just a young goose. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of a look-see around if there's any Pokemon in this cave that we might care about. I am not 100% sure though, but if there is something of interest, I will let you know. Oh! For a moment I was like, okay, it's Diglett, we don't care. But this one is a regional form of Diglett because it has a tuft of hair and it actually has the steel type as well. So that is actually something that we care about. So let's just try and catch it with full health. Probably won't work, but let's try anyway. But that is something that I figured that it was gonna be the problem. That is actually some Metal Claw. Big, I'm gonna use you for that because Metal Claw is a little bit too scary for my poor little bug there. But that is actually something that we're gonna catch, and depending on how things work, we might have that in our party as well for a moment. It's not gonna be a permanent thing because I tend to not take regional forms. Oh wait, it's a steel type. I'm an idiot. I was like, okay, fire is gonna be fine because of the ground typing. It's not. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll see you once I find another one, I guess. There we go, another Diglett. Interestingly enough, the Pokemon that I thought would be a rare encounter, Noibat, I ran into more often than any of the other Pokemon at this point, which is kinda weird. Actually can use Absorb. Actually can use Stun Spore, that's gonna help me. Because Paralysis is a status ailment that helps you catch Pokemon a little bit more. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, that's not so bad. I could go in there and use Absorb once. Let's see how we deal with that. That's okay. Growl to make my attack weaker. That's not something that I care necessarily about, but it's good to know. I can regenerate myself a little bit, and if the paralysis hits, then I'm not gonna be concerned about anything. Okay, we're fine. This should be easy enough then to take that thing out. And with taking it out, I mean catch it. Astonish. But I'm not too concerned about that, but sure. I could get one more in. Another Astonish. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't know why you're not going for like Metal Claw again, but I take it. There we go. And now we should be able to catch that Mud Slap. Gosh dang it. Well, we have Paralysis going for us, so we should be fine with catching it anyway. Let's go. Stay in the ball! With your metal dirt mount, which nobody ever asks questions about, so that's kind of weird actually if you think about it. Anyway, we got that thing. Nice, nice, nice. Let's hear about it. Registered, registered. We have that thing in the decks now.
Why don't you check out what kind of Pokemon it is that you caught?
I kinda know what it is, but sure.
Diglett. The mole Pokemon. Although it is powerful enough to dig right through volcanic rock, it doesn't allow itself to be seen very often. What lies beneath is still the biggest mystery of all.
Yep. Despite all the years of research, we still don't know. Will we ever know? Probably not. That would have been a fun Pokemon to have in as a Mega Evolution. Okay, you're gonna be called Tropheed. I'm sorry about that, but it's like this. It's a dumb and smart thing to do. Tropheed. Oh, it's female as well. I am the most horrible person you could have ever seen. I'm gonna add you to the party. No, we're gonna switch you out once one of the other Pokemon evolves, but not right now. And since I didn't find anything else, let's leave the trial area. I'm still sorry. I feel bad about what I did. Iliam, make me feel better. Greetings, Captain Iliam here. As you travel around the island of Alola, you will find Captain's barricades here and there. These barricades help mark areas where particularly strong Pokemon can be found. Anyone can pass through them. Of course, if they are escorted by a strong trainer. Those attempting the island challenge can pass the barricades, as long as they clear the trials. Are you ready? Then behold the power of Captain Iliam! With a snap of my finger. I have someone clear away a barricade. Isn't it amazing? Voila, your world just got a little bigger. I'm the only captain here in Meta Island, meaning my trial is the only one here. Now that you have cleared the trial, please inform our island Kahuna Hala. Hi there! Didn't expect you to be here. Hey there, Nora! Oh, looking at the expression of Iliam's face, I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Guess I'd better give you a little reward. Time to learn about sea power! Woo! I kinda learned already about, okay. Start off by selecting a compatible sea crystal from the sea crystal pocket in your bag, yeah! Then use the sea crystal you choose on a Pokémon. Sea crystals are compatible with a Pokémon if it knows a move of the same type of the crystal. Have your Pokémon hold Sea Crystal and you'll be able to use Sea Power in battles. And don't worry, you can use your Sea Crystals over and over on as many Pokémon as you want. Sure thing. Watch and learn, cousin. Is he going to destroy a random wild Pokémon now? Phew, Sea Powers heap all of us trainers feeding into a Pokémon. Yeah, I kinda don't know what that sentence means. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and I'm incredibly sad to not have shown it to you. It's incredible. Unbelievably so. Ashamed that you will never know the choice of this. Which totally wears you out. Using Sea Power once per battle is all the team can handle. Yeah. Oh, so is that why you've been looking so ragged, Professor? No, it's like I was hit with amnesia. I forgot that I lost Lily somewhere on Route 3. Think you could spare some time to help me look for her, Nora? I can also look around where I think she might have wandered off to. Thanks, cousin. I don't know who just talked. Thanks, cousin. Let's split up and find her. Yeah. Yeah, well, before I do that,
Use my map.
Shut up, Rotom.
It
We're gonna
has
help her.
some
I'm gonna
useful
heal
features.
really quickly first. And now it's time that we go and look for Lily. She's probably up ahead somewhere, if I had to guess. Especially since we have a marker for where to look. Hey, bud. I happened to pass under a moving shadow and got attacked by a wild bird Pokemon. What adorable little pests they are. Pest, come here! Oh gosh! Now what does this pest look? It's a Spearow. Why would it be anything else, I ask you? Because the pests that fly around are most of the time Spearows. And if they're not Spearows, they're Zubats. So let's just ignore it and move on with our lives. Okay, there we go. Hello! What is your deal? Oh, you're a trainer, that's your deal. Each Pokemon possesses an ability. Understanding these well leads to victory. That is correct. There's nothing that I wanna criticize about that statement. Is your name Sir Star Iron? I thought it was Sir Iron. I was like, well, that's presumptuous. But sure, whatever. I'm going in there with Silver Wind. I don't think I need to be concerned about anything that you can do with that thing. Water gun? Yeah. That still sucked a lot. Talking about sucking a lot. Give me your health. It's not a lot. Let's be totally clear. But it still evened out a little bit. And now we're on the same health and the Silver Wind should take you out. Goodbye, Psyduck. Wab wab. Well, there goes the Psyduck. Ooh, our stomach grew even bigger. And our chompers also grew bigger. Bug bite. I mean, you're not gonna be in the party, but what does Vice Grip do? From both sides, inflict damage. We're gonna let you forget the Vice Grip. Just if I need to use you for a moment, you have something better to attack with. I couldn't show off the effects of abilities. You didn't. Okay, let's move on. There is... I should probably also heal Small really quickly. You're doing good with our levels. 13 and 17 are not that far apart. Let's see what we can find in here. Okay, after looking around a little bit, I didn't find anything new. So we just pick up this heal bolt. There's nothing else down there. And still nothing new. I still enjoy looking at it, but I would love to find some new Pokemon every now and then. Hi there, sorry for surprising you. You startled really good. Do you have preference about the type of moves in addition to the type of Pokemon? Yeah, I want to have my Pokemon at least have one type of move that it shares with, so that it gets stabbed. But other than that, I'd like to have a variety of moves that synergize with my Pokemon nicely, so that I can deal more damage to a wide variety of enemies. I don't know how to answer that correctly. I think I did good though. Okay. This might have been just a bit too much. It might have just done the trick there for you. Yeah, actually, ooh, nice. It knows Mega Drain, that's my problem there. I just thought it was just absorbed. No, it was Mega Drain. Anyway, Fairywind should take that out now that all my stats have been raised. Ta-da. Goodbye, Cottony. Cottony was a high contender for me to put into my team. Not gonna lie, Cottony is a fun Pokemon. Now special attack starts to fall behind. It's still higher than my normal attack, but it sucks. Good job, Meow. More preferences, please! My preference would be to not assault me about my preferences. If that counts for anything. Meow, do you have any items? You don't. That's quite a shame, I'd say, but sure. Anything of interest here? No, but on the other side. Ugh, birds! Most likely just the same bird over and over. Just some stupid Spearows. Sharp beak, that could come in handy for something, I guess. Well, anyway, with that, we have nothing. I should go in here. Hi. Say, do your Pokemon know any moves that can restore HP in battle? Yes, Absorb. There's a move called Roost, you see? If you'd like to know more about it, why don't you show me that you can defeat every trainer on Route 3 first? Sure. Later though, buddy. Meadow. Hi there. Oh, you look concerned. Nabby! Nabby, come back! Nora! Nabby! It got out of my bag again. I see it. It's over there. Don't. But why would it want to go into that cave? And right after it got into so much trouble on the bridge too. What if a wild Pokemon attacks it? It doesn't have any moves it can use to battle. It knows Splash.
Let's head to the cave.
We will
can
do.
help
Also,
look for Nabby.
okay.
If you want to train your Pokémon, you're gonna want to use Roto
Okay.
XP points. I'll be at your service.
Thank you. Why? Also, I think in here we find another Pokemon that I wanted to have for the party. Not you, Cutiefly. You had your chance. Well, technically we already have you. But still, not you, Cutiefly. Cutiefly? Gosh dang it. I'll see you once I find that Pokemon. There we go. Oricorio. And specifically this variant. Because there's 4 different variants of Oricorio. There's Fire, there's Electric that we have out here. We have Ghost and Fairy? I think Fairy is the 4th one, if I'm not blanking completely. And I decided that I wanted to have the electric version of it. Oh wait, it's electric. Because of all of the types that I can, Pokemon types that I can find in this game, I didn't find any electric type that would fit perfectly for me that also has the flying type. So I decided that Oricorio here would be my choice for that team. Because I wanted to have an electric type Pokemon, I wanted to have a flying type Pokemon. Oricorio just fit the build perfectly in this regard. Because then we have something good in my team that has no problems with taking out any, ouch, water type Pokemon. Or flying types at that as well. So that's something that I really thought was gonna be synergizing really nicely. Now I just ask you, you might actually also jump out because I didn't look at the Pokeball that I have. Anyway, I kinda messed that up because I forgot that I was trying to catch them in different Pokeballs. And I kinda just didn't do that right now, did I? Big grew bigger. And my glow grew. Anyway, let's hear it from my 2 Pokédexes that I have in this game, which is kind of upsetting me.
Why don't you check out what kind of Pokemon it is that you caught, pal?
Oricorio. The dancing Pokemon. Pom-pom style. It lifts its opponent's spirit with its cheerful dance moves. When they let their guard down, it electrocutes them with a jolt. You could get supercharged if you let this Pokemon hype you up.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, Glitch. Anyway. What's gonna be your name? We have big, that's a permanent party animal. We have small. This time the names are somehow really weirdly just names. You're gonna be hype. Let's go hype. We have big, we have small, we have hype. And you're gonna get added to the party right away. And in that case, Glow, you're gonna get the boot. Why does Glow get the boot? Easily, because it's just a regional form. I'm sorry about that, but regional forms I care so much less about than anything else. Oh wait, we swap them like this. And I'm swapping you to this position right here. I'm gonna train small up to level 15 before I switch it out for hype. Also, we should take a look at hype, I just realized. But let's hear them first because, well, both of them are a little bit hurt, aren't they? I'm actually happy that we got the next team member that fast. Looking at how long it took for us to get the second team member, that's actually good. But you have good special attack, that's what I like to see for my electric type Pokemon. Special defense not so much. And you are rash. And what's your ability actually? Dancer. What the crud does Dancer do? I have no idea. When another Pokemon uses a dance move, it can use a dance move following it regardless of its speed. Okay. So you have Pound, Growl, Peck, Helping Hand. Okay. Not necessarily the strongest moves right now, but oh, it was a leaf. I was like, what the crud did I just see fly past me there? It was just a leaf. Or pedal. Got a net ball. So that's a net positive. Nebby? Oh. Okay, I'm in the cave now. Got an escape rope. Nebby, where the crud are you? And why do... There you are. Pew! Don't pew at me like that, Nebby. Phew! Running around like this sure is tiring. Wow, so the people of Alola meet in places like this too, huh? Calm yourself, Susie. There's only one thing we are here to confirm. We must find someone strong enough to protect the blinding one, sorry. Let us see if you might be the one. Excuse, what? Ultra Recon Squad dos! Okay. That is Furfru. I'm gonna stun spore that thing because that thing can be annoying at times. Also, but just okay, never mind. I cannot stun anything for the love of me. Let's just go in there with ouch headbutt. Yapes! Of course you got the crit. Of course you got that. Stomach, you go out. Because I wanna revive. Music's really good though. Let me just revive. There we go. You're back, small. Excuse you. Also, I wanted. What is that? One of the rotoms raises all stats of your battling Pokemon. Oh, that's what that does. Well, nobody cares about that really. So, Sand Attack. Let's see if we're faster. We're not. That is one stupidly strong Pokemon there that they have there. Thing is, Big is also stupid strong, so we should be fine. Also, I can double kick you in the face a little bit to deal with that problem. And kick you once. Okay. That is surprisingly enough way weaker than I was expecting it would be. Don't like that. Do not like that baby doll eyes. There goes my attack stat. I'm going to do the following. Chompy, because I want to have my accuracy back. So that's gonna be the best thing that I can do there. Baby doll eyes again. You know exactly how you can be annoying. Mud slap. Yeah, you're really obnoxious. I'm gonna give you that. Thing is, I also can be annoying, so let's see whose accuracy will fall more. More sand attack from you. I'm not a fan of that. But there you go. This is now a battle for who will miss first. Ah, there we go. 2 times load for both of us. That's a bit of a problem. Ooh, let's go, Chompy. That sucks. Oh, come on. I got only lowered twice and I cannot hit the broadside of a car anymore. And you still get your attacks off. I am upset that the game is yet again playing favorites. It always is. If anything plays favorites, it's the RNG Pokemon games. Let's see if Fire Fang deals a little bit more damage because of stab. About same, I would say. Good job with that, Big. That's why we do those things. Baby doll eyes again! That's the exact move that I didn't want to have you use on me. If you could burn, that would help me a lot. Double kick, at least my accuracy is not down, so that should hit. Boy, you are annoying. Can't wait to have my Pokemon strong enough to take you out in one hit. Small is level 15 though, so that's good. Meow is 14. Fury Swipe. What moves do you have, Meow? Honestly, over everything else that you have, no, I don't want to have you use Fury Swipe over anything else. Keep old moves, gosh dang, why can I not press B for that? I don't understand. You don't need to understand, just accept. I see, so that is a Pokemon battle. We have tried to investigate what it meant to battle with Pokemon, but it is quite different when you do it yourself. At least it seems that the Pokeball we tried to create has worked properly to capture us a Pokemon here in Alola. And I have seen for myself how strong you are, young Alolan trainer. So Dolls, what are we gonna do? Trainer, you should know that this one here warps away if it is threatened in any way. And the holes that are torn open as a result invite dangerous beings into this world. Perhaps things will be alright as long as there are trainers like you in Alola. What about the other girl though? That girl should have nothing to do with our investigations, nor this Pokemon of hers. As long as no one is foolish enough to open a path that could lead her here from Megalo Tower. Let us carry on, Zosie. Yeah, shape you too. Rotom's powers effects worn off. I mean, whatever. Peel? I have no idea what just happened. We're back. We're back. Look who I found. Oh, you. Pew. Thank you, Nora. And I should thank Cutie too. Here, let me at least do this. Oh, you're healing my team. That's so nice of you. Because Cutie got bonked over the head hard. You know, I read something interesting in the book once. It seems that the Pokemon called Oricoro changes appearance by feeding on the nectar from different types of flowers. It's not actually evolving, but undergoing a so-called form change. Isn't it interesting? I thought it was anyway. Phew! Back into the bag, please, Navi. I know there aren't many people around to see you here, but that's hardly any excuse. There's one right behind us. So... And I guess we should be going now. The professor will probably be worried after the way we just disappeared on him. Yes, he is. Oh, I kinda wanted to... Okay. Hey, Nora! Oh, and Lily's with you too. What are you up to, Hal? Just finished up my trial. Heh. Hey, Nora. I want to see if I really learned anything from my trial. Let me battle you again. Okay. No consent whatsoever. Just straight in there. Well, let's see what you have, Hal. Rowlet. That might be really advantageous for me. So I'm going in there. It's all just effective. Astonish. Okay. No, you astonished me. How dare you? Anyway, another silver win should be fine. Beautiful. Gosh dang it. The thing is, that sucks. That sucked a lot. Another silver win and we should be out of this battle. The thing that I wanted to say that sucks is the fact that Oricoro would have been perfect for that. Or hype. Oh, level 16 for small. That's not bad. Everything's still the same. Draining Kiss. Yes. Draining Kiss. Fairy Wind is a 40. Yes, we're gonna switch that out. There we go. Draining Kiss. Thank you very much for that. Biggest level 19 already. Dang it, we're running a roar. Wait, roar? No, we're not gonna keep our old moves. We don't need that. And hype is level 12. Level 13 for the stomachs. Odor Sleuth. We don't need Odor Sleuth. Thank you very much for that. Noibat. I don't know if it's already the Dragon type as Noibat. So I'm just gonna do that. So that you get a little bit of training in there. And I'm gonna use Peck. That's not how you peck Oricoro, but whatever. I mean hype. I should call you by your name, I guess. So that you learn what your name is, hype. That was beautiful, hype. And another one, Peck. And yep, there we go. Beautiful. Just wondrous and gorgeous. What's the next Pokemon? It's Pikachu. Let me Pikachu. Let's send out big, so that way all my Pokemon in my team got to have a little bit of action in this fight. Pikachu. The music is so weepy. It's kind of adorable. Anyway, Fire Fang. Risking paralysis for potential burn. Oh, or just taking you out right away and not even caring about the paralysis. That's fine with me too. Hey, that was wonderful. And 14 for Chompy, that's good. You should evolve anytime soon. Oh man, I wanted to show off my Pokemon's best side more. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Well, how did you like that fight, Hal? So you and me both beat the totem Pokemon, huh, Nora? Looks like we're getting pretty strong. And I'm not stopping now. I'm gonna use this momentum to beat my old Grams too. Hey there, Nora. I knew I could count on you. Yeah. Thanks for tracking Lily down for me. What's this then? Oh, you finished your first trial too. I bet you used some stunning moves, yeah? Yeah, All thanks to Roulette. Hala's probably rubbing his hands together in glee right about now. Oh yeah. What do you mean? It's all part of the trials, yeah? After you clear one island's trials, you gotta battle the island's kahuna. Taking on the island kahuna in battle is called the Grand Trial. For someone like me who's researching Pokemon moves, nothing could be better than the chance to see some more fierce Pokemon battles. Woo! I don't know about fierce. I'll be the judge of that. Come on, back to Icky Town. Catch the tailwind and blast through Route 3.
Now to take on the Kahuna himself. Get yourself off to Icky Town, if you dare
I will
to.
dare next time. Because there's stuff to explore here still, I wanna see stuff, there's items and trainers to fight, so what we're gonna do next time? I'm gonna explore the rest of the island, I'm going to take on the big kahuna, and we're gonna get off this island most likely. So I hope you are excited for that, because I sure am. So, hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Bye!